Today is a special day. We have one of the most prolific songwriters and producers of our time here today, the Jason Shaft Bishop. I cannot believe you've been doing this for 18 years. That is basically my entire life. I just need to start. Where did Shaft come from?
Wow. Shaft come from some Basin Studios, in Marval. Sean Pollard, a great engineer. I used to, well, I'm gonna get this quick story, right? Tanti and them just, who living in foreign, just send little barrels and things for the Trinidad family now. So one day I received this leather jacket with fur, right? We don't know snow in Trinidad. So I decided, they're looking like something special, something like, a talented person will wear. So I walked from the savannah in hot sun with this leather jacket going up to some base in Tamara. I know. So reaching the studio now, and just saw Sean Pollard today. Who is that? Looking like Shaft, so Shaft the movie, you bear and So the name come about originally by engineer who named me Shaft, and it stuck on me. Shaft came from Rituals days, with Chicanal and the rap soul movement, King Dread, Black Lyrics, and Brother Resistance. So Shaft came from that. That's the foundation of Shaft.
So I'm calling you Shaft from the movie from now on.
Shaft from the movie.
Shaft from the movie. And I see you started your own industry in 2006.
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, during that time, the transition from being in Rituals and being an artist, under the rap soul movement, Shaft was always the name, as I mentioned. Right, well, not for the movie, but still. So basically, while performing and those days, it's plenty vibes, people say, well, you have real vibes, so then I touch the vibes, and then in 2006, registered Shaft as Entertainment, so became Shaft as Entertainment, so from then, started rocking with it,
Congrats.
Yeah.
And then I see you premiered your song yesterday.
Oh my gosh, ecstatic like cool weather, ecstatic. I feel great. I get, thank to the Most High, give me a second chance to really, go back on the stage, be out there and perform, and really, give the people a part of me, this creative part, this energetic part, this vibesy part, I'm just excited, I'm just excited for the love that I'm getting so far, incredible. Those who believe in me in the industry and out of the industry, fans be like, why you ain't sing your own song? I said, no, it don't work like that. You gotta understand that, you separate and find yourself, and because I wanna always keep writing for artists. I don't wanna stop, But at the end of the day, I want to be able to evolve, and touch in different creative aspects in the industry, and singing is a passion of mine. Performing, making people laugh or smile or put their hand in the air, so I'm excited, it's a new journey, so I'm excited.
Because we know you started with that, and then you went on to songwriting, so what motivated you to come back and do this again?
Come back, Well, it's been a long time coming that I wanted to come back, every time I write a song and to be fun with the artist, so like, I wonder if I should sing this song for myself, but then I was like, you know what, I ain't ready, I ain't confident enough, I ain't think that I have my sound, that I want to come out and present the world with. But during the pandemic, oh my gosh, pandemic, everybody home, you have plenty of time to think, and then you realize how life short is, and I say, you know what, let me fulfill my dream, let me go at my dream, I want to do this till the day I die and go ready for me. So I say, you know what, why not now? Why not now?
Wise words. Yeah. Well, you say you always knew you wanted to be a part of the music industry, or did it just hit you one day and you're like, wow, I'm born for this?
Well, since school days, I used to sing little Buju Banton songs and little Capleton songs, and the music teacher used to allow me to actually, I encouraged in a sec, I used to put on shows and concerts and go and find artists all that time to perform in school. So I always had a passion to sing and to not to write at that time, but to sing and perform. So when I finished school, that is when I really decided, you know what, I'm going to this thing. And I met up with Omar Ashby from King Dread.
Nice.
I left home and went and stayed by him in Belmont. And he used to show me how to program the MPC, and it's just that developed love over time. you know, over time to develop the love.
Oh, that's nice. But do you have any rituals, like when you're ready to write a song? Do you go in a quiet room? Does it just hit you when you're driving?
It does hit me, yeah, it hit me anyway. Yeah, you can sometimes I'm driving and I stay on the side and I put a voice note. I think, when they get in there, let me mash up the place, and it just hits you. You know, it's just a vibe, it's just, it's a gift. When people talk about you have a gift, whether it is writing, whether it is creating, whether it's videography, whether it's interviewing, whatever it is a gift, And people want to know how you could do that and I can't do that. I don't know how you can't do it, but I know my calling, because, from a child, you pick up a guitar, from a child, you know what you're doing, but you're there, and then your parents take you to guitar lesson, and then you realize that this is a passion, this is something that you really love doing. And it's just a feeling inside, your heart just be bubbling, overwhelming, like Christmas,
Christmas.
Yeah,
But would you consider yourself a role model, or just strictly a musician? Some people say.
I believe I'm a role model because there's a lot of writers, from across the world that's reaching out to me, for advice and they want to know how I do it for so long and keep consistent and keep bringing the hits, So I believe I'm a role model and, I made mistakes in the past, no one imperfect, but, it's to get up and go again and correct the mistakes and move on and grow as a person and as a person in the industry.
So talking about advice, what advice would you have for the youth that's now, finishing school, graduating, and they want to enter the music industry? What advice would you give to them?
Well, what advice I would give to them is, if you feel that bubbling sensation in your heart, that you really want to do what you want to do, go for it. Go for it and don't stop, Don't be afraid to knock on doors. I used to get knock on doors, people used to open the door. Oh, who is you? I don't know you, close the door, and I used to go again and knock until I used to go by Braxton, his soul rest in peace. I used to go by his house. Right? His house, his personal house, and Brax! Ring the bell. Brax! This man bothering me for, and I used to do that constantly, and I used to just, because I was so passionate, I just wanted to be heard, I just wanted to be seen. So, this advice is really just, don't be afraid to approach somebody who reach out to somebody, don't be afraid, don't be timid, believe in yourself, give yourself a chance,
Well, I did some deep sea diving.
Oh, you did?
I did, and I heard you're on Westwood Park.
Oh my God,
for
those who know what is Westwood Park.
For Westwood Park, I need to hear the story.
Simple, So, just like the behind the scenes right now with the camera, they're in Woodford Square, and they're taping this Woodford. I don't know what it was, but I was coming from the bank and walking through the square. I seen somebody grab this lady purse and run in. So at that time, I was in the military training to be with the Defense Force. So I done activate, and started run down this man who thief this purse. And next thing I know, I on TV. But obviously there was a sign, where I had a sign saying, could you be a part of this Westwood Park? And I ended up being that superstar on the Westwood Park.
Superstar.
So, yeah, that's, so, I know. Plenty memories back in the days in Westwood Park.
Well, I was going through your catalogue, and there's just so many songs, and I saw some of my favorites. My house from Palmer, I love that song.
Serious?
Yes, I saw all the big names, there's just so many to count. But I heard you could play a few on the grand piano. Yes.
Well, being in the studio is like, when we were talking about, before this interview, being in the studio is one thing, creating and nobody not there, you can make your mistakes and things, but definitely I can, try all the time and give you some rendition of when I wrote one or two songs and stuff like that.
Let's hear it.
Yeah?
Put you on the spot.
Put you on the spot, wow, I used to have practice. Alright, I'll give you something off of the backyard jam rhythm, right, to the farm and play, right?
Swag, shape, shift.
Woo! So, pass you by and remain the same. Always sing now. What you gonna do now? There's no panorama. You can jump up and play my sing the savannah, baby. Don't be patient for the spring. Enjoy life and don't complain. You got to pray like every day. And to be I wait that time days are coming. Coming, change your ways. To let this moment pass you by and remain the same. That time days are coming. Coming, change your ways. To let this moment pass you by and remain the same. This one now, this one is hey, farmer, hey, how you say farmer now? Hey, how gonna bring my friends and you gonna bring your friends and all together? Yes, decide who house that I'm in. It's here is my vibes right there in the back. Oh, you ting-a-ling-a, 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 you got a vibe in the morning right there in the back. Something to eat right here in the backyard.
But we all agree we lost some monumental soca artists, Blacks.
Yes. Oh my God.
And well, Little Birdie also told me you wrote Mashup.
I did write Mashup for Blacks, I did.
I just wanted to know how you felt knowing that you wrote one of the biggest songs of his in his passing.
Since his passing, I haven't talked about it. I haven't interviewed, I haven't, you know.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, you know. I mean, I cried for days, and it was emotionally wrecking for me, you know. Knowing for so long we wanted to work, and then we now get the opportunity to work. Come together with that song. I played that song for 18 band, you know, guys in 18 band, you know. I was like, you know, we want to work together and do some vibes on Alex. We come together, so it's for the song for Blacks, you know. And when Blacks heard the song, Blacks called me and said, Shaf, thank you. Right? The song you self-produced it. And I know it was for Blacks because for some reason I just feel like guys say, man, your belly, you know, that kind of vibes, like I know it was for Blacks, you know what I mean? And when he recorded it and he released it, and he started to build, I was like, yeah, thank God. And then when I realized he started to get sick, I started, you know, I hear about him getting sick in the hospital, in and out. And, you know, I was just praying for him, I had people praying for him. And it was really, really sad passing, you know, because I'm not here to really enjoy the fruits of the labor, even my labor, the producer labor, you know, to enjoy the fruits of his labor, you know. And all the fans right now who loving his song, you know, it's just really emotional, you know. So, yeah.
No, we can't let you leave.
You want to play my shampoo?
I can't let you leave without it.
Serious. Alright, let me see what I can do here. I'm gonna put my swag shades. Let me see what I can do here. and done, done. Yeah, we mash up the place and done, done, done. Come, let we mash up the place and done, done. Yeah, let we mash up the place and done, done, done. Drunk or sober, all from the culture, the panorama with the dreamer, jumping up in the smoker, not find a partner to play massively. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to jam on a bumper. Don't let me be amazing, if I am amazing. How are you too? Jam on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Give them company. How are you too? Jam on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Make them your family. Together let we mash up the place and done, done. Let we mash up the place and done, done, done. Come let we mash up the place and done, done. Let me mash up the place and done, done, done. Now are you too? Oh, somebody, oh, Joe, come let me give them company. How are you too? Come on, somebody. Oh, Joe, come let me make them company. Together, let me mash up the place and done, done. Let me mash up the place and done, done, done. Come, let me mash up the place and done, done.
I feel like I'm in a fat right now. Thank you so much for coming. You just changed my life. I need this on Apple Music.
Yeah, acoustic ends.
Acoustic, I need it.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how it does be when you know in the creative space, you know, writing for artists. You know, you just have vibes. You know, I just put my hand to the chords and whatever I come up with. You know, I don't know what I'm playing. You know, I can't tell you what it is. You know, it's just a natural vibes. So just to hear it, when I hear it and I feel it here, then I'll be like, all right, envision the artist, envision them on stage, envision the crowd, envision the reaction, what they would like it to be, and that's it. I'll take it from there.
See, motto, positive vibes, no heaviness.
Light vibes, positive vibes, no heaviness. Just good vibes. There you come. Thank you very much, Ojo, for having me. Thank you for this great interview. Love, light, and happiness to you. You don't know, right?